Robert Smith Jr. on the Ross Clark Circle. Rob, you look really cold out there. How's it going?
Yeah, I think I turned into a snowman out here tonight. That's pretty much what it feels like. Very cold out here. But yeah, city officials are not only keeping an eye on how this winter storm will impact the roadways, which are covered in snow and just a few cars driving out, but they are also keeping their eyes on power outages. Now, with the amount of snow that is falling and continuing to come down right now, Dothan Utilities is keeping an eye on the electric loads on their system. Now, right now, they say things are looking good despite the amount of snowfall in the area. However, that could change as we go later into the night, as amounts of snow could produce some outages. Dothan Utilities say they did have a few minor outages earlier today.
The outage map was looking really good. We had one small report come in that we've got some on call on the scene right now to try to evaluate what the problem is. Very small outage. I think it may show 7 on the map right now. But nothing major right now. Everything looks pretty good.
Now, Dothan Utilities, they're encouraging you to stay home and only use essential electrical needs to keep their system as low as they can, and make sure you wrap those pipes as well. And if you have any problems, you can call their dispatch number.
It's important to keep an eye out for the power outages and people's pipes at home. But for you there, it looks like you are on Highway 52. You look snow covered. What's the scene looking like around you? Maybe give you some time to shake out all that snow.
Yeah, it's pretty snow covered. Winter wonderland, like we've been saying all day. And in a matter of fact, I was just trying to grab a little bit of this snow. Pretty soft, and it breaks away pretty easy. But I think the most exciting thing to me is the fact that it's a lot of snow out here where I'm standing right now. I mean, it got that crunch feel. It got that crunch feel to it now. Earlier today, it was just a little snow on the ground. That's not the case. And now, right now, you got the crunch. As soon as you walk, you start to take that little dip. That's how you know that there's a lot of snow on this ground. I mean, I can just step here. I got a big footprint every time I step in the snow. So, I mean, I'm not very good at math, but if I had to eyeball it, I mean, this is about, at least 2 inches, if you would say, maybe even more than that.
Yeah, well, you've accumulated some yourself there. Now, if you could, go behind the camera and kind of give us a twirl around of what you're seeing throughout that road as the car is coming down right now.
Yeah, a couple cars still driving down, but they're taking it slow. But I just want you to take a look at all this snow that's here on the ground. I mean, you can see prints of the snow, probably a little bit of where I was stepping at. So, I mean, that's just how deep this snow is. Cars are still covered with snow. Snow's falling. So, I mean, it's a pretty interesting sight that we've not used to here. And it's going to be like this probably for the rest of the night and into the morning. I would expect it to be just as deep like this probably, in the morning as well. But if you're happen to still be out here on this road, there's a few cars out here, a couple people honking the horn at me. I think they're just excited that there's a lot of snow here. I even had somebody make a sarcastic remark and say, man, it's hot out here. That's definitely not the case. It's definitely not hot. It's very cold out here, and there's a lot of snow. So take this sight in.
It looks like you're the only snowman there in sight.